Sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check the stream's working.
Let my dog in. Get in here, girl.
Just refresh. Cool. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Lucky Ocean podcast. Here with Klean, and he's just grabbing some water. How y'all doing? As you can tell by the title, we'll be going over some updates from Apes. We have some updates from Mutants, and I have some plays in some DeFi, mainly Yumi right now. Yumi had an announcement about their cards. I don't think they had an exact date on when the cards were coming out, but the next card packs will all be minted using the Yumi tokens. So I'm having a small speculative play that Yumi tokens will go up in the future based on their cards. So that's something we'll talk about in a bit too. Yeah, I mean, everything's kind of down right now. The other thing that I've been racking my brain around is when we were going up in volume on NFTs, Cardano was going down in price. And I always thought, you know, that kind of makes sense. If Cardano is going to go down in price, then people are willing to pay more in Cardano for these NFTs because it's cheaper. And I think that made sense to everybody. But we all, or at least a majority of us, held on to this idea that once Cardano went back up in price and the hype came back, that the prices would not decline, but increase as well for NFTs. And I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe not as quickly as maybe we thought. It might still happen for some projects, obviously. But overall, I don't know. I'm not seeing that. I was seeing actually when Cardano was popping off to 39, going to new all-time highs as of recent, NFT prices were going down. So it kind of proves that point even more. People were excited to take some profits in Cardano. And where are they going to get some more ADA? From their NFTs. Yeah. And their DeFi. But wanted to start with Apes. Let's go check out Apes. Have you seen what Apes has been doing?
So I did not see that. Last time I was in was the whole drama shit. So Ape Society.
Yep. That was 2 weeks ago with all the drama?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll share my screen here. Go to the cabin.
Cabins and upgradable SIP 68 buildings that earn SOC.
Yep. So whoops. So here is Cabins the game. They have just announced this yesterday. How to succeed. You use your cabins and furniture to create the best possible company in the Renaissance era of the Ape Society. So the game is about optimizing your cabins and furniture holdings in order to create buildings that others want to work in. Strategize what to build and not build, advertise your company's name, upgrade your buildings, and hire employees to earn as much society as possible. So you'll be able to give it a name, and then you have to have a certain number of items or furniture to be able to build and turn your cabin into something to where then people can go and work inside of your cabin. And there's only 3,000 of the cabins that are able to be turned into a business. So it's first come, first serve on that.
Okay.
And there's a variety of roles in Cabins the game. Anyone with a cabin, building, passport, or craftsman ape can play. Play in one or multiple as you desire. So as the company owner here, you're going to be able to create a coffee shop, cigar lounge, jazz club, bank, pool hall, or art gallery. And these are all going to be based off of what furniture you combine with your cabin. And then you can also choose the amount that you want to pay. So for right here, owners must set competitive pay rates in order to attract employees. And this is something that I really want to talk about too. So let me go over here, share this tab instead. So over here, if you click on right here, this is employment. So I have 5 passports and only 3 of them are being used because I'm refreshing constantly. And I'm waiting, yes, for this, something like this, 169, pay me, let me sign it. I have been waiting for this, all right? I've been doing this. All right, cool. Now 4 out of 5 are in use. You can see that. I just did that. I'm going to do one more. Oh, it's not going to let me probably. Yep, because the wallet's busy. Okay. So these are how much you'll make per day. So 169 society per day. And what this has been averaging at is about 1. I did see a 1.55 earlier, but for the majority, it's just 1s. And as soon as these are filled up, then you have to go to the next tier. So there's 1, 3, 5 at 169. And then as soon as these are filled up, 5 more slots, it's going to go to 88 or 0.88. So you want to, or at least what I've been doing is I've been refreshing this over and over all day this morning, just trying to get the best price so that I can get more society per day.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so that's like the game in a nutshell. It doesn't get like too much more complex than that.
And then based on your cabin's rating, right? So you have a pretty decent cabin, right?
Right, the SLVD rating. So you can go and you can look for your cabin in here and see what it's rated as. Thought it just showed it. So here's one earning 2.3 society per day. I guess you just gotta find ones that are wherever yours is too. You could find it, but I find it easier, excuse me, to find it on the other part of the website.
Gotcha.
Let me see if I can find it. The Ape Society. Share this tab. I think. Where was it? It was like their map. It might be a different thing. But I couldn't get my thing to work the other day either. I'm also trying to build a bar. Where was this thing? Right here. So it doesn't show my cabin. I don't know why. So I can't claim my society.
Is it in that wallet?
Let me see. I did check this earlier. So yes, it's in this wallet, and I can double check by going to here. We'll just check what's inside the wallet. Yep, right here. So for whatever reason, I cannot get it to find. Whoops, I didn't even share this tab. So this is my wallet. You can see I got my knife dude. He's my craftsman. I got my cabin. I've got all my passports. But I'll go back over to here. It just won't find it. And it asks me to sign this thing. And I've signed it 3 or 4 times already. I'm not signing it again. And it just will not find it.
I would get a hold of Avatar Nick.
Yeah. And I figured I'd give it like another day or 2 just in case. And then I'll hit him up. Because I mean, there's things like this that happen all the time, especially since they just did an update. I figured I'd give it some time.
Yeah.
But if anybody knows, let me know.
Yeah, holla at your boy.
Maybe, I didn't do something. Maybe I didn't change my passport or something. I don't know. Something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with Apes. We can go check their price action. You can see the cabins are doing all right. See the activity. I don't know what they were at yesterday. That's why I'm saying all right. So let's see. I guess 329 was the floor yesterday, and now it's 488. That's a pretty big increase.
So in order to participate, you have to have an ape, a craftsman, ape, a cabin.
Let's go back. So
and you have frames, right?
Yes, I have 1 frame.
Okay.
So all employees must be citizens of the Ape Society and hold a passport to participate. Okay. So if you want to come over to this part of the game,
okay,
and you want to, find a place to work, then you can go and sign up here. Oh my God, 1.8. Come on, let me work here. One of my passports hasn't been working all day. It just says it says this exactly. Wait for a transaction to finish. And then it never goes through.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know why. One of my passports won't work and my cabin won't show. So those are the 2 issues I'm facing right now. Not sure why. But yeah. Anything you're looking at lately, man? Anything you've been doing?
I've been looking around, more like niche kind of projects or like whatever. But it's like nothing I would like buy into right now, based on how it is. I feel like still Ape Society is the way to go, just because, I mean, it's stable, right?
I mean, at least every few months they have something to talk about.
Yeah. Their floors at 43, which is fine. That's healthy. You know.
There was a tweet too. see if I can find it. But it was somebody who was just like, is this a slow rug? And they were talking about Ape Society. And then it was like just a few hours later or something, Ape Society dropped all their like new stuff that they were building. And everybody was just like, this is going to instantly become a meme. Basically memeing the tweet talking about Ape Society being a rug. I get the frustration, like I do, but it's just a slow, you know, bear market, even though it kind of looks like at any moment we could break out of that. We can look at some charts too. Sorry,
but other than that, I've been still doing like House of Titans or whatever, collecting gems, and I sent one of my NFTs up for upgrades, so that should be pretty cool to see how that turns out. And then you can now pick houses in House of Titans. So I went
nice. House
of the Undead, so going to be able to attack other houses and harvest their resources. If I'm successful, that doesn't mean I'm going to be successful, but
do I have to do that from inside the Discord?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's super easy. Very, very easy. It's actually, if you go to the Discord and you just click on gems or go to your profile, like the tab of gems, and then just go to House of Titans app profile, it'll bring everything up there, and you can look at your inventory and see what Titans you have, and then what class they are, what house they belong to. So I'm in House of the Undead.
So I go, sorry, say that all again. I go into the Discord and I go where?
Go to the gems tab. Yeah. And then just go to your profile up there, the first one.
Okay. And then
that'll open up a new tab.
Oh, okay. So I should be sharing this instead.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Let's go here. Let's go. Where'd it go? Where'd it go away? Oh, there we go. Cool. House of Titans. And then I go Discord. Authorize.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, you can go to your inventory right down there.
Inventory. We'll spin an eyeball. No, maybe it's in my other wallet.
Oh, no.
Wait, how do I have gems if it's not in my...
Do you have gems?
I have 84 gems. So I'd have to have... Maybe my wallet's just not connected? No, it's connected. Let's see. Let's double check. Go back to here. Is this the wallet with... Are they listed? Am I listing them for any reason? Nope. Gotta check the other wallet. I don't know how I have gems in that wallet then. Maybe I sent them to this wallet?
No. That's just attached to your profile. Your profile is your profile.
Oh.
And you can collect gems at any time. You can change your wallet. The big thing is it depends on what wallet you're going through. Are you going through Nami or are you going through...
I'm going through Nami right now.
Okay.
So let's see. Damn, I don't have them in here either. Where did I buy them?
What the hell?
Are they listed in this one? Because it wouldn't shock me if I had them listed. Yep. Okay, they're listed. So I got to delist them to use them?
I think so, but just make sure that that's the wallet you're going through.
Yeah, this is. So,
okay. And that's the wallet that's attached. So yeah, you probably have to delist them then.
I guess I only have one listed.
Okay.
Maybe I sold the other one?
Yeah, I think you might have sold the other one, right?
Don't know. I really thought I had a few. I thought I had a few more of these. I thought I was down big on these.
Nope.
Guess not.
Down one.
Down one. Okay, I can accept that.
We got it, baby.
I can accept that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go back to...
Fucking blue bots, man.
I know. All right, we'll go back and then we'll go to inventory. Connect inventory. Oh, because I just did it. I got to give it a minute.
Yeah.
I always expect it to work right away. One day.
It has to work right away. So that's the thing about Polygon and Ethereum. That shit goes through real quick. Like, yeah, it's almost instantaneous, you know. I do like that aspect of it. And I think as long as we get just a little bit faster than where we're at now, we should be okay.
I agree. It's definitely gonna come. It's just, oh man, it's one of those like when, it's just you could be waiting for a long time, or it could be tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can't wait for these ETFs to get passed. You saw BlackRock announce that they're actually gonna try for an Ethereum ETF now.
Yes. Yeah.
They're not wasting any time. I was thinking about that. I was like, if it took this long for Bitcoin, it would make sense that they would just kind of throw it in now.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if it's. Is it congested right now?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't imagine it would be.
Try logging out and logging back in, maybe.
You'll turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah, try that.
All right, how do I log out? Cool. Log out, sign in. We'll give it a minute.
So mine was like good. I've kept the same wallet the whole time and everything. So I chose my house. And stuff.
Okay, well, maybe I can pick a house anyways.
Yeah.
Houses. So swear oath. Gotcha.
Whoa. You don't even know what house you're going into.
I thought I had to click on that and then it would show me. Here you can select the Titans with which you want to join. Yeah. Right? It's about to show me, right?
Yeah, but it's that house, though.
That I selected?
Yeah, so it'd be House of Apollo.
Oh, so House of Wisdom. Okay.
So, yeah. And then the up above, those are the available spots. It looks like Primates is completely booked.
Oh, that's what that is. That's capacity.
Yeah, it's at capacity.
Damn.
Yeah, it filled
People
up.
really like the Primates. Pepe's got to be next, right? Nobody likes the ocean. Damn.
I don't know.
I feel like I have to go with the ocean, but it looks like none of my homies gonna be there. House of the Kraken. Golden Sparrow's nearly full.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for the money, I feel like you gotta go with somebody who's almost full. Right? If you're gonna be sparring with these.
I mean, I guess,
and
yeah.
Competing?
I went with the undead. I had always been into the undead. Like, that was my jam.
Man, this ocean one is so lonely. 6 people.
Well, just in that one, right?
Yeah, just in here, just 6 lonesome. There's a Titan. I mean, I guess he's got to pick one, right? The last one.
Yeah.
Who's Odin? Let's see. Known for their. Let's actually read them. Deep within the realm lies the ancient house of Pepe. Okay. Everything's telling me to do Pepe. Prometheus, House Fire, Pursuit of Knowledge.
But if you don't have a Pepe like hood, I mean,
I did. I sold it, right?
The point. Yeah, you did. You had a Pepe hood.
I did.
Which is the one I wanted.
House of Silver Lily.
Yeah.
Sterling, House of Undead.
That's me.
Is this one gonna be? I wish I knew. Like, is this gonna be the gaming one? Are they all gonna be gaming?
Kind of, yeah.
Do you know? But you can't say.
There's different stuff down the road, but yeah, I mean, I joined the House of Undead just because I have a lot of military people, and so going out and like attacking other communities and stuff like that and other houses is pretty good. Brownstone's good. I mean, that's going to be
that one's full,
but it's full, right?
Oh man, I feel like Clay would be full too, but I don't know. Maybe Clay's just doesn't have that same ring to it.
Yeah,
I feel like I used to say Clay and money would just fall out of the sky.
It's true.
It doesn't happen anymore.
But that's more of like a nature one. People are into that one now.
I like nature. Born on rugged cliffs where the winds. Man, I feel like I'm joining the ocean.
Okay.
Yep. I'll be all alone.
If you have your Titan.
Oh wow. Not even gonna give me my Titan.
Listen, what are you doing that's so weird?
I don't know. How do I not? Maybe I need to go in here and I need to do wallet verification, right?
Okay.
Verify my wallet.
You verify the old assets?
You have 2 verified wallets. You have 2 verified wallets, not assets. How do I... Man, I don't know. Next. we'll come back to that later. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Military, peasant. My favorite one I have is a peasant, though.
The hot?
Yeah.
I like my hot. He's just too poor, 105. It's just he's not holding it up.
Let's see how the floor price is doing here.
105 for a floor.
Not bad.
82 offer. And when is the staking coming for miners?
So, I don't know yet. They're saying February.
Okay. It's not too far away.
It's not too far away.
NFT time, that's like half a year, but
Right.
it's like double the time it actually is.
Right. Yeah, so I still go in the Discord about every day, say hi, talk to some people, chat it up with other people in the House of the Undead.
That's good. You need people like that. You need to make sure it's not completely dead.
Right. And so, yeah, I'm just chilling.
Why? I'd be somewhat chilling if it would connect my wallet.
What is that? Can you trash can it and do it again?
Yeah, let's see if I can just connect this other wallet. Maybe it was stuck to another wallet. I don't know. This wallet's already linked. Okay. I don't know. I'll check it back later. Maybe if it's anything like the homemade bot that we had made by Miguel in the ocean, it could be like every 30 minutes or every hour it checks for the new location of the NFT. Okay. So it could be something like that.
What's up, Sheldon?
Yo, what's going on, Sheldon? But yeah, it's just like you don't want it to constantly be searching because then it'll just use a bunch of bandwidth.
Yeah.
But what was the other thing I was going to talk about?
We got Ape Society, we got mutants, right?
Mutants. Yes.
Which is cool 'cause you have a mutant as well.
Yeah, I had a lot more mutants. Mutants kind of fell off after their hack. They really went downhill from there after mutant kind of crashed in price. But they're still doing good things. They just redid this website. So this is the new app, Mutant-NFT.
Nice.
Looks pretty decent. Shows the floor price. It's actually my first time looking at it. So I just wanted to kind of go over it with everybody. Oh, that's the latest activity. That's pretty cool too. Shows the latest activity for that. That was 4 hours ago. No way. Let's go check this out.
For what?
The last time anybody bought mutant tokens was 4 hours ago, it says on their website.
What's up, Hammock? It's pretty legit, though. People are at least buying. Right?
Let's see. Let me scroll out. Because this is the low. It's at that low point. At least on the 4 hour chart. Let's go to a day. Check it all out. Yeah, this is the lowest it's ever been. It is pretty much hopefully bottoming. Yeah. If not, it's not looking pretty.
Yeah. I am about ready to give up on my Utes, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
There's a few projects, we might have to let go of. And if it's like what we said earlier too, if the price of Cardano keeps going up, and people are trying to make money, and they might just sell their NFTs and then sell their ADA. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll see the kind of pump in NFT prices that people were expecting. I think we're definitely going to see a rise in Cardano again. Like that's not really worrying me, but I do think that. I've been thinking this too. Is that you might want to get out of these NFT positions before Cardano goes up even higher and people start dumping even more. Right. But not trying to FUD it because hopefully what I'm still holding on to my NFTs for is that Goldilocks scenario where ADA goes up and hopefully my clays go up.
That's true.
I don't know if that's going to happen though.
Yeah. They've been pretty silent over the past month or two,
Yeah.
The Utes have.
Mm.
And so it went all the way from like 1 ETH, damn near 2 ETH, right? To all of a sudden like a 0.6 right now. And which is like $1,300.
Right.
So, man, it's wild because I don't know what they have on the horizon either. They're not communicating and stuff like that. And so it's like with nothing on the horizon, I have all these points or whatever. And it'd be cool if I could redeem them for like prizes and shit, dust, whatever it may be. But I can't do anything. And that's what I was waiting for. And it's just, I don't know if it's ever coming out. So it's like, well, do I sell at 1,300 each? I got like 5 of them, right?
That's a really hard decision to make because it's either you've completely lost faith and you're trying to get out to retain what you have, or you still have faith and they'll come back.
What's up, Andrew?
Yo, what's going on, Andrew? But why I'm looking at Sandbox right now is because I think if you remember, like when metaverses were popping off, Sandbox and Axie and what was the other? Not Sandbox, but the other metaverse. It's like the biggest one. It's on Ethereum.
Yeah. So there's Sandbox and there's Voxland or something like that. I forget.
Can't remember. No, the Voxes were for Sandbox, but anyways, they were going crazy. Like if we really scale this out, like they just went stupid. And sure, a lot of cryptos went stupid. But if we don't see the metaverse gaming coins start to come up at least a little bit, it makes me really, really nervous about anything on Cardano that's building a metaverse.
Right. Well,
so that's why I like to watch this every once in a while.
Sand popped off hard.
Yeah.
In the last bull run, like insane. It went from like I think 2 cents to like $1.06 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to its very bottom, it was super low. But if you go from like a relatively, I don't know, I would say most people could have gotten in at around 0.71.
Right.
And then from there, it jumped all the way up to 8.50.
That's so crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's so freaking crazy.
So, I love Clay. I love what they're doing, but it makes me nervous, man. Everybody's talking about the metaverse coming out, and that's what the new big play is. That's what they're focusing on. And
hey, did you know that you can buy furniture?
Yes, actually, we can go
for Apes Society. Sorry, I tuned in JPEG.
No, we should have talked about this a little bit at the beginning too. I forgot. Decentraland, of course.
Dang.
Mana.
Good call.
Yeah, they were both going crazy, man. So I'm waiting for them to show some signs of life, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see for sure. That's going to happen probably sometime after a Bitcoin ETF approval or something like that. But yeah, Ape Society, you can now buy furniture. So if you wanted to build something that required something, you no longer have to wait 18 days to build, let's say, a bar or whatever. You can just go and buy it for 14. And the other thing that's pretty cool is you do want to do this as quick as possible because you can only make 3,000 of the cabins into something, and it takes 18 days to try and make a cabin. And then if it's stolen, you have to wait another 18 days. So, 14 ADA right here, it's like nothing. You can go grab yourself a bar.
After you buy it, can they steal that from you?
I don't think so. No. Only when it's being built.
Okay.
And that's from the military officers only, right?
Okay.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's only when it's being built.
Okay.
That would be really stupid if you just sent like 16 ADA and then somebody just like yoink.
I'd be like, man, I paid 14 ADA for this. No,
I think military officers would be worth a lot at that point.
Yeah.
Start taking buys off of the marketplace. That would be insane.
Gone. Hasta la pasta. Yeah. Okay. So what were we talking about before that?
Oh, it found my Titan. We can
there
talk
you
about
go.
That. Finally found the Titan.
Okay.
Just remembering to do the thumbnails So yeah, we got the Titan. Now we can finally put him in a house. We can finally put him out in the sea on a little raft all by himself. Let's see if he can find his way home.
Click on it.
Select at least. Oh, okay.
There you go. Click on it. There you go.
You have chosen wisely. I don't know about that, but I have definitely chosen.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So you got a house. Easy,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Super simple.
Yeah.
If you already had your, Titans in your wallet and you didn't have to delist, then you wouldn't have had to wait like I did. So should be pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yumi. That's the other thing I want to talk about. Yumi. And I guess we'll wrap up the whole thing with mutants too. I'll share this tab. They said that they're going to be announcing more and more announcements by the week.
But these things are technically worth. Can we do this? Although it may seem redundant and like boring or whatever. What is the price of mutants compared to like the crocs and the mice or like whatever? Because you have to hold 2 of the toads or crocs or whatever to make one of these, right?
Right.
So if you want to play, which one would be good?
The OG collection right now is at 278. If we go see the toads, they're usually the same price. Let's see the mutant. So the mice are a little cheaper at 235. And then toads. Toads are at 270, so also a little bit cheaper than that. But roughly same price. And then the mutants that you had to combine, those are 369. So damn. That's crazy that, the Crocs themselves were like 600 to 700 a piece. And now the combination of both of those is only 369. It's not a good look. Not what you want to see. But
so yeah,
regardless,
you'd be better off buying one mutant as opposed to the 2.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Who knows if they'll have any utility in the future? I don't think so. I believe they're moving all to these mutants, the combinations.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just keep watching for them because they're going to have more announcements later. It could move the price of mutant, but Yumi only has 158,000 ADA pooled, which I think is very modest for a OG project. You can say what you want about the team, development, whatever. Yumi was one of those projects that had a crap ton of hype. And it's OG, and they haven't gone anywhere. They've just been moving at a snail's pace. So I think with a little bit of hype, a little bit of rejuvenation, I think this coin could start to go back up, especially as people start to buy the cards and then start to play their game.
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of this hype is going to be. I mean, in my opinion, you can't go too wrong buying a little bit at a low right here. Also, when there's a bunch of hype, like we might have ETFs or whatever, anything that can bring in some hype while things are at a low, it's decent risk to reward. It's risk on is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
In my eyes anyways. So I threw about another 200, 250 ADA in at some point in the last week or two. Okay. I'm just waiting. We'll see what happens.
I feel like it can't go much lower.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's how I feel. Was it Mutant that I was looking at too? That had only like 70,000 pooled. Yeah, Mutant only has 53,000 ADA pooled. So that shows like a lack of faith for sure. But it also says as soon as faith comes back, this could easily double or triple.
Yeah, imagine if you just took 100K ADA and just fucking skyrocketed that shit.
That'd be wild. I mean, if you put in 100K ADA, you would double to triple the price by yourself.
Yeah.
So you would miss that run up. But Optim also doing very, very well after we saw it down here too. And we talked about how it could go back up.
Yeah.
But the reason why I didn't play this one was because this one had 1 point something. It was like 1.8 million ADA at the time. And I was like, that's still a lot of ADA that could drain. And it didn't. But it
did not. What was the other one? Doink Coin or whatever the hell? What did you try to get into?
Dodo.
Yeah. How's my Dodo birds doing?
I haven't checked Dodo in a bit. I still get the notifications every once in a while on Discord, though. So Dodo is also very, very low. 79. They have more ADA in here than mutants.
That's so crazy.
It is crazy. It's also at their low as well. It's at ICO price or whatever.
Yeah. Man, I hope your clays fucking do something for you. You know what I
Man,
mean?
I hope so. What happens if they don't, right? Like, is Snoop and Good Charlotte, they just gonna, is every time somebody wants to like partner with them, are they gonna be like, nah, never mind, since like nothing happened? You know what I mean? Like, are people gonna now know like you're not, because they brought forth a lot of the hype, right?
Right.
But like, it can't just be them. They need the actual creators of the project that they partnered with to do a lot of the things. But I also thought like the partnership would be somewhat mutual. Like they would do some things too.
No.
And I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in that whole thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of hype and then nothing happened.
Because, well, Snoop, I mean, although he gets paid probably for this, you know, he is big into Bored Apes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, went to Ape Fest and stuff like that, did a lot of cool stuff for them, like promotes them and shit like that. I'm sure they break him off for it. You know what I mean? But, bro, he's got to say something about Clays.
Something, man. Something. I mean, here's society somewhere in the middle of where their price usually is.
Yeah.
Which I think this reflects kind of everything. Like you're doing things, you're staying relevant, but it's just not enough to like really bring forth that crazy hype that we've seen in past hype cycles.
Yeah.
Everybody's just kind of waiting on that announcement. I was watching Bloomberg the other day too, and they said something like the earliest announcement could be in the next week or two. So
really,
I doubt it, but sure, if we're saying earliest to hype people up, I'm sure it could, in theory, be a week or two. Probably not, but
no, that's going to take a while. Also, everybody's like predicting turmoil in the market.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, so I feel like if you look at the chart, like I'll just bring up, I'll get off of Sandbox. I'll just go to like the overall market. No. I'll do the Bitcoin market. If you just look at it, it looks like we've been up, we fell down, we came up, you know, like, and then this time we came up a lot, like real quick. I feel like we're ready for a pullback, but there's so much good news that we could go so far, so hard. Like if this passes and we get true good news, and people are also expecting rates to come down, which some people are starting to speculate that. Let me like scale this out a little bit more. Was that too much? I guess that was too much. But I mean, we could easily just kind of go higher, or we could come back down. But I feel like it just, everything to me is screaming we come back down. Like, why the hell would things be good? Like, how could they possibly be good? Right?
Yeah.
We've been in a bear market forever. Every time we think something good is going to happen, it doesn't. So it's just like the pessimist in me is just like so sick of getting excited and then nothing happening. So I feel it in my bones. I feel like we just fall back down for like a few months before anything happens.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's all this talk about shit going down, like in the real world market. You know what I mean? That's only just going to lead to worse things in the crypto market, right? Because it's more speculative than just whatever.
But we did have a day where the market came down hard and crypto went up. And then the market kind of recovered and then crypto kind of fell off. And now we're kind of like stabilizing on both, where the market's actually higher than it was when Bitcoin was higher.
Yeah.
So I feel like there could be a rubber band effect to crypto as well, because Bitcoin, if you look at the chart, if you were to compare it to the S&P 500, would be a little bit higher. It'd probably be at like 52,000, but it's not. It's at 37,000.
Yeah.
Like we can go look at the S&P 500, this is also really cool to look at, because I had these lines up here forever. And if you've been watching this stream, you know, you've seen these lines a million times.
Yeah.
You know, and we broke below this, and then we went back up and we touched it.
You're still on society.
Wow. How long have I been on society? That's horrible. Appreciate it.
No, you're good.
So these blue lines right here. Sorry about that, guys. I was talking for like a full minute and a half. Nobody knew. So like we broke below this line, and that was bearish. And then we went up and we touched it, and then rejected it hard.
Yes. And then we're right back up, right?
Yeah. And then like we just gapped up. Like we had a gap up day, we had another gap up day, and then normal days, then we gapped up again yesterday. That's strong
See,
bullishness.
and it keeps testing the bottom line, dude. I don't think it's I think it's gonna be dropping soon. Like
I feel like it will too, but we're actually back. We're not just touching the line, we're back in it.
Back in it. But it's bro, there's no way. I
right? It feels like it's really hard. How do you keep this? Because normally when you gap up, like we gapped up twice to 3 times. Normally you fill the gap a little bit and then you go higher. So that's what I'm expecting. This is too much bullishness to just leave it like this.
Well, so instead of charting it this way, chart it that way.
What do you mean? Like shorter time frame?
Yeah, I just feel like it's charting like.
I mean, you're going to see it. This has only been in here for like a day or two. We don't have like a whole lot to go off of. It's remaining above. Fuck, dude, I'm starting like crazy. It is remaining above the bottom line, but at any moment, it does feel like just a little bit of bearishness could seep through.
And I think this is just me. I know a lot of shit has happened and went down this year. I feel like something catastrophic is going to happen.
I hope not.
And I could be Chicken Little or like whatever. I totally get that. But like, I don't know what. I think the worst is yet to come right now.
I just, you know, when you're on a test, right? And you're like, dude, all right, there's no way it's A. There's no way it's C. It's got to be B or D, right?
Right.
And you pick B, and then it's always D. You know, you can get it down to a 50-50, but why? Yeah. Because you're just going to get it wrong anyways. I feel like everybody, everybody right now is going to be like, the market is going to fall. We've been bearish forever. There's so many bad things. And then out of nowhere, there's going to be some good news. And, you know, before you know it, we'll have a new president. There'll be some other, you know, nice hype stuff that we can stand on. And everybody be like, of course we're going higher. I should have bought the dip. Like, it makes so much sense. I was so dumb then. And just every time you think you know what's going to happen, you just don't.
And look at Bitcoin, 37K, dude.
I know.
Dude, Cardano, 37 cents. Fuck off. No, dude. I want my 25 cents back.
But if you look, so like this is the all-time high in the market, 481, and we're at 450 right now in the regular market. It's like $30 off from the all-time highs. And Bitcoin is so much lower than that in like comparison. So I don't know. I really feel like
Biddy when it was like 20.
Yeah. Should have. I thought about it too. I even told myself, I was like, I need to be more like, what's the word? I need to own more Bitcoin than I do at the moment, because I had basically zero.
Well, they're saying, so as far as from a risk standpoint, you're better off having at least 50% to 70% in Bitcoin.
Well, is 50 to 70%, is that like comparing stocks to crypto?
Of your overall, no. Just of your crypto assets.
Oh, okay. I could see that.
Anywhere from 50 to 70%. And then depending on how much risk you want to take on, put some into like Ethereum and then some into another smaller cap coin or like whatever it may be. Depending on how well-versed you are to risk, you know. If it's all just play money for you, then fuck it, go
crazy, I guess.
Go crazy, right? You know, but for me, like, you know, I would say, because I live my life on the wild side or whatever, you know, 30% of my overall crypto portfolio is in Bitcoin.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing, if you're into stocks, right, you could like wrap your head around all day about which stock do I buy? Is this a new one? Is this one coming up? Like, what are the, you know, financials on this one and this one and this one? And you can just go all day looking into stocks, and there's a bunch that are great. But with crypto, I feel like it's pretty easy. You pick something in the top 10, and that's basically it. Like, we don't have great stuff out of like a 20, 50. You know, you can speculate with all of them, like Mana, Decentraland, Axie. You can go down the list and speculate, but really it's like Polygon, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, and then a few stable coins maybe. And then you have some meme coins like Sheeb and Doge, and it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy to pick crypto at the moment.
Yeah, man. I've started to do a little bit more Bitcoin because I didn't want to be, doing like foolish stuff, and I kind of wanted to make more sound investment, and so I put it in there, and then I've kind of watched it rise slowly but surely. But yeah, I still got a lot of that shit in ADA, dude. Like, because for me, the rip on ADA is going to be great, but Bitcoin's definitely going to be a first move advantage there,
Yeah. If this was like a video game and I was trying to min max it, I really think the move would be to put it all into Bitcoin, wait for it to rip, sell it at a decent time if you're good at that, and
Right.
then put it into Cardano or something that hasn't ripped yet and just kind of musical chair that money around.
Yeah.
But that's a tough game to play. I think the safer option would be, like you said, 50% into Bitcoin, 25% into Cardano, 25% into Ethereum.
Right.
I think that's pretty safe.
Because I think Ethereum's going to definitely do something for sure.
Ethereum's just too far along to not lead for like right now. Maybe years down the line, Cardano, a lot of people want it to surpass and speculate maybe it'll surpass, and maybe it will. But for now, Ethereum's going to be in the lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
the gas prices, those ain't no joke, dude. I will say that.
I just got a little brain fart right there. I was like, why isn't it showing in USD? And it was. I was thinking it was Cardano value. And I was like, there's no way Cardano's at 2,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
One would hope, right?
Man. You might see me in a different jacket right now,
Right. Like, dude, but could you imagine, like, if the whole thing is like when it does like rip to like, let's say $3 again, or like, $5 or whatever, are you going to think about all the shitty stuff that you could put your fucking ADA into?
Of course. I'm already thinking about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I do this? Like, okay, my wallet full of like thousands of like NFTs that I'm just not,
Dude, I was thinking about this the other day. There was a moment probably about a year ago, and I was hanging out with my best friend, telling him about, like how I was doing with the clays and like what clays were doing and how hype it was. And I was like, dude, I have like 55,000 Cardano right now. Like if I were to sell everything. And I thought to myself, if I sold that all right now and just waited, would that be the right move? And I was like, it's probably the right move, but I can't bring myself to do that. Like this is my way out. Like these clays could be worth way more in the future.
Yeah.
And now 3 months later, it's like they're 60% lower than where they were.
Right.
And now I'm at like maybe 25K, maybe 30K, like in that range. Like that was a huge, it's like half my money.
Well, still, I mean, think about it. Like if you're at like 25, right, 1,000 or like whatever it is, right, ADA, hang on to that shit. You know what I mean?
I'm trying. I just need to stop buying these NFTs.
Stop buying the fucking NFTs. The goal is let it hit $4. Let Cardano hit $4. Cash out at 100K. You got that shit in your wallet. Now, I'm not saying it's life-changing money. It's not. But dude,
then you go jump into real estate.
Bro, that money can help a lot.
Hell yeah.
To clear your shoulders off of some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I need to clear my debt from my student loans. That is what I want to clear the most. Once that's cleared, I want to go into real estate.
So that should be your goal, right? Is your goal should be like, yo, I'm gonna put this away, right? This is it. I can't touch it. Keep the NFTs you got now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to make plays or whatever.
Pray they do something.
But dude, you have to have like, this is the absolute stop point. So the absolute stop point for me is like, I cannot touch this wallet, which has like 50,000 ADA, right? Like that's my savings, right? That's like going towards my retirement, right? That wallet I can't touch. Like literally in my mind, if I go into that wallet, I'm going to check myself into like gambling debt rehab or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I need mental health at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so do that. Like, keep it in a wallet, just away.
Yeah.
Like, forget about it. Stake it. Forget about it. Like, stake it. I mean, you have your ADA staked, right?
Yeah, I'm staking to multiple places. I'm staking to Yumi, Clay, and then maybe I think it's Yumi and Clay for now. But man, I hope Yumis start doing great things with their coins and their games and their tokenomics. And I also hope that like the meme coin for DeFi comes back around too. Like people were excited to mint DeFi tokens.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Like just random projects were popping up. Nobody knew who these people were. Random Twitter accounts and people were just minting random coins. That was fun. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
So
It was
I
a
would
rush,
like to have some
right?
ADA
It
to
was
play
a
with
rush
that.
again.
It was a rush, but it was also like, you know, we've been in here for months doing nothing, just watching. You know, everybody was salivating. You know, everybody just like so ready to go.
Yeah.
So when it came by, it was just so crazy.
Yeah. And it reminds me of like Cardano before NFTs. Cardano before NFTs was like, I check the price. I check the price every single day. You know,
Yeah.
how fucking boring. You know what I mean? Like, but you get hyped off like a 5%.
Hell
10%.
yeah.
There was a day where it hit like plus 20, and like I was like through the moon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then we hit this $1.24 range where we were just stuck at that for like what seemed like 6 months. It was so dumb.
That was kind of what I want to show too, is we forget because of how long we've been in the bear market, but how quickly crypto used to move and still can move. You know, let's get away from that.
Get away from that. We don't talk about that.
We'll get away from that. We'll come over here.
But dude, look at that.
Like there's just days where like even the negative days over here where you're up from, this is May 21st to, or no, wait, that was May 21. This is May 13th. May 13th to May 16th. Just 3 days. It went up almost a double.
Yeah.
In just 3 days on Cardano. And then just a few days after that, so this is the 16th, all the way till just 3 days later, it fell down about 70%.
Welcome to crypto, baby.
And then it went all the way back up, almost more than a double, like a triple or a quadruple in like a day. Like this is so much movement.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
And that's the greatest thing about crypto is like you can move in and out of it. There's nobody to regulate the 9 to 5. You can only sell between these times. It's like you can get in, get out, get in, get out. You know, it's something quick. I'm probably gonna make, you know, during the next bull run, probably like maybe 3 or 4 ins and outs, right? Like keep the original nest egg, and that's fine. But then like if it goes up, like wait for it to hit 20%. Cash out, it'll go back down again.
Yeah, it's just you want to ride up multiple legs because I'm trying to like plan out from this. So the bottom right here, this is July 20th, all the way till September 2nd. So that's like what, 14 days or something?
July?
No. That's like 40 something days.
So let's say August, September,
like 50?
October. So almost 90 days.
Okay. Still, and in that amount of time, crypto or Cardano went from $1 to $3, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So like things are looking rough, but it could just be 3 months, just 3 months until you're back where you were.
Right.
It could be less than that too, but
and then dude, look at that steady decline there. Right.
Yeah.
It's starting to rise. Like, look, dude, look at those. That's like killer time right there. Like that's where this is. See that straight line?
Yeah.
Optimal DCA right there. That's 100% all dollar cost averaging in.
Yeah. Buying at that 20. That's so crazy. 25 though, right there. 24.19 is where it was before it jumped up to here.
Right.
And that was just like a week or two ago.
And that's the thing. Like, you never know. Is that the bottom? Like, is that the true bottom right there? And if so, you're not going to see 24, 25 cents again.
No.
Hasta la pasta, you know?
You'll never know. I mean, man, if it ever got down to 2 cents again, I would be so sad.
Why would you be sad?
Because it's like, yes, you want to get the price. Yes, we believe in it. And yes, it'll go back up. All those great things, right? But that means that people had that thought and it didn't. So now we're just at a rougher time. You still need to have the same conviction.
Cents. I'm praying for 25 cents.
All my money would be, dude, it'd be like a 98% loss. It would just be like, why did I even put in this money? Like, I should have just waited. That's why it would be so painful.
Well, yeah, everybody should be like, oh, you just waited. But dude, if it hit like 10 cents, 12 cents, like whatever, bro, throw your wallet at the thing.
That would almost mean that everyone in the world, for the most part, has lost faith in this asset. So it'd be really hard to recapture it and have it go back to its all-time former glory. That's why I think it would be really scary. Like right here, like we're still holding on to straws right here, just praying it all works out. But it could still work out. But it goes back down to this after failing here again. I feel like it's really hard to reconvince people that this is a decent
at that
asset.
point, it's just like people selling off assets because there's fragility in the regular S&P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the reason why we have sell-offs, because right now is because people either see, okay, we went from 25 cents to 37 cents. That's enough to pull out money from there, right? A nice little gain right there.
But people, I don't think they would sell crypto like this. This is when I did all those other things. I forgot to take them off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, because you would never see the stock market fall that much because people just have that much faith in it, which is good. But I don't know. The same for crypto has not been said yet. The fact for me, though, that BlackRock, that's like the kicker, that BlackRock is trying to be one of the first ETFs, and they're trying to make more ETFs for crypto. They're putting a lot of money into their crypto. That has me pretty confident in general.
Yeah.
Because this was actually something I wanted to bring up. I forgot to write this down. I was looking up like ways that ETFs actually help us, and I came across a Meet Kevin video that I could only stomach some of, but he was explaining how, if you want to, and you can already do this in crypto, but if you wanted to, let's say, have a portfolio of 100K and you have 10K evenly balanced between 10 coins, all right? So 10K in every coin, and one of those coins, he said doubles, and then he turned that into 90K. And I was like, that's not what a double is, Kevin. But
yeah,
it 9x or 10x or whatever. So now he has 100K in one, and then the rest still have 10K each. So what you would want to do as a smart businessman is sell, 80,000. I think it came out to be 81,000, and then put 9,000 of all of that money into the other assets, so that it would be now an equal portfolio again, instead of like 52% all in one asset. But you would have to pay taxes on that 81,000 that you sold. So you'd only be able to put in, let's say, like 5K into each asset, which is still a win. Like, congratulations, you did great. But the problem with that is that you don't get to keep it all. But with an ETF, you can call up an AP, which I don't know what that stands for. I'm going to say assistant principal or some shit. But
assistant principal.
You call up the assistant principal, and they're going to be able to take those assets and then do an exchange. So you could say, I want to take, my 90,000 of Apple stock and turn it into NVIDIA, AMD, whatever. And then they would do that for you. And because it's an exchange, not a sale, you don't have to pay taxes on that. Yeah. And why I like that for crypto is because if Bitcoin does well, right, like we all think it will do, then some people are going to take that money and put it into Ethereum. And the people who have already put it into Ethereum are going to then take it out of Ethereum and put it into probably Cardano, Solana, some of the other ones. So instead of selling it off and losing that money to taxes, people are probably just going to keep deferring it down into other coins, which I think is going to help the entire crypto market.
I mean, that's what you hope, right?
That's what I'm hoping for. That's the Goldilocks scenario, right?
But so the AP is like, what's it considered? Like people, okay, so it's like the bank you go through, or whatever exchange you go through is what's considered an active. I think it's called active associated participants.
Okay.
Is what it is. And so that's just how you get money extracted, right? The bank the exchange, whatever it may be. So yeah.
Yep. But you can already do that. There's like exchangers or partitioners or something like that you can use. I forget what they're called. There's like a word for them on Cardano or on DeFi or crypto in general, where you can do that. You can take the coins that you want and do an exchange, but it's not as I guess like known to people. So I mean, at least I didn't know about it. But yeah, if you're ever looking into that sort of thing, you should definitely look into that instead of trying to do a sale, because I've been doing it the old school way. I've been selling my crypto, paying taxes, and then putting it back into the other assets. That's the worst. Yeah. And everybody was telling me just put it into like USDT and then put USDT into this. And I was like, yeah, but I would still have to sell it by UDST. And
right.
I didn't know about the exchange method that they were referring to. I still don't. I moved away from ETH and all that stuff and just kind of been Cardano ever since.
Buddy, you can buy a Ute really cheap.
No more NFTs, bro.
All right, that's fine. We just discussed this.
No more, not until it is a clear green flag for crypto.
Dude, at least you didn't do what the fuck I did. I mean, it was cool. I liked it, but buying the heavy metal, oof, it hurts.
Yeah, I know we talked really a little bit about me trying to buy some ETH NFTs, but I was too scared to do it.
You can see this one. I just bought this. I bought this one at 2.04 ETH. And now
on your screen, you gonna send it to me?
No, it's fine. Okay. So I bought this 12687 heavy metal, and it was at 2.04 ETH. That is $3,600.
Okay. What are you down to?
Right now, the best offer is, and this is not where it's at, $432.
That is some good loss porn right there.
That right there, baby. I got to play the game, though, and now I'm going to have like a mech.
That's cool. You know, tell me, how does it feel to play a $3,200 video game?
It feels like shit. You know,
how I imagined.
I did win some ApeCoin. I got like top 1,200 in the game.
Okay.
In the world, so that was good. So I won like $70 worth of ApeCoin.
Nice.
So hopefully in a bull run, maybe that ApeCoin will be worth
100.
100. You know what I mean? So I paid $3,600 to play this video game. That's not including the microtransactions.
Or you could have played the new OG Fortnite map for free.
That is true, which is super good. OG Fortnite is back, which is good. But do you play build or you play zero build?
Man, I'm not. Look. The reason I got big into Fortnite, right, before I started streaming, I was huge into Fortnite. I'm into games in general that do things differently, because why would I want to play the same old thing? That's why I'll never buy another Call of Duty in my life.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna be playing with build on, man. I loved the building. I loved the double pump. I loved everything they had, man. And then they were like, "Oh, players suck, so let's take away the double pump. Oh, players suck, let's take away building." Be like, "Oh, players suck, let's just turn off the servers, bro, and we'll just put on a movie so everybody can just sit down and watch." It's so dumb, dude. You made a highly competitive game and ruined it.
They have the double pump in there, but you can't switch back and forth and just fire off rapid shots.
That was the double pump.
I get it, but you know,
I understand why they would change and fix the pumps, though, because you could shoot from about mid-range and hit people for 80 to 100 damage with a shotgun. Yeah, that was stupid.
There was no damage fall off on the double pump when it first was out.
It was really fun, but it was stupid.
Yeah.
So I understand that. But once they fix that, like, just keep the double pump in, man. If I can click on your head perfectly and then switch to another gun and then click on your head perfectly in the time that you could not put up a wall or not shoot me back, then I'm the better player. It's as simple as that, and you need to get good.
So look at the art. on the third picture. So that's just the classic Fortnite art, front of the game package deal. If you look at the first picture,
this one
over there, that's the flip side of it. You can see the guy behind the sign and shit like that. It's pretty cool. It's actually like really,
that is really cool,
really nice. And so yeah, the new OG stuff it's pretty. It's nice to be on the old map, you know. And
yeah,
I played with my son, and it was the most frustrating / rewarding thing when we played together, and we got like a victory, right? A victory royale against like legit people. Because there's bots in this game now. You know that, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say that's what they tell you. There's fucking bots all up in that game.
But no, these guys were like these were legit people. Like they were
whatever helps you sleep at night, man.
Shut the fuck up. So it was a 2v2 situation, and I took one of them out through sniping, right?
Okay, nice.
And then they were up on this like little hill, and so I dragged the one guy out, and I was hitting him with my legendary like scar or whatever, and then I stopped, and the guy put me down, and I said, "All right, Maddox, you gotta go." So he just starts popping shots off, and he comes up from behind him and ends up getting the final kill. But it was like just so frustrating, but also good because, dude, he got so hyped.
Oh, yeah.
Hyped over it because he's never really gotten like that shit by himself, you know? So I damaged him a little bit, and then I was like, all right, I finished him off, big guy, you know what I mean? He's like, let's go. And my wife comes down the stairs. She's like, what are you guys doing? It's like it's orgy Fortnite, mom. You know, just like
you wouldn't get it.
Bullshit, you know, you don't get it. Go back to your bedroom, like, you know. So it's like, so he's been asking me at night. He's been like, yo, can we play OG Fortnite? Can we play OG Fortnite? But like, yeah, we've been bonding pretty well lately. But yeah, having this back and zero build, fuck building. Okay?
Lame. You might as well just go play Call of Duty, homie. What do you even play Fortnite for?
Not like Call of Duty.
Go camp and click on somebody's head. You freaking Warzone player.
That's not how this works. Okay, that's not how any of this works. Number one, the best battle royale out of all of them.
You're gonna say it's Apex, isn't it?
It's Apex Legends.
I haven't played Apex, but I'll give it to you because it's definitely not Fortnite anymore.
That shit is so good.
Oh,
so good. Warzone is absolute trash.
Yes.
Always has been, always will be. Even Blackout back on what? Black Ops 3 or something like that.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 and 2 were great though.
Black Ops 1 and 2 were good. I like
only Black because Ops of zombies.
2. I like Black Ops 2 more so than Black Ops 1 though.
Okay. I liked, yeah, I could see that. I didn't own them, but my brother owned them. So I played them like secondhand. But I liked Black Ops 2 probably more as well.
But the coolest thing is on Black Ops 1 is you could make little bets on the outcome of your games. Like you used to be able to bet these points, right? These fictitious points like war bonds or like whatever, right? And before you would go up against the other players. And so
that sounds like an NFT game to me.
Right. And like, so I
put up this society right now. I'll beat your ass. Put up 150 society.
Well, so that's the thing is like the concurrent players in the first day, you can look it up, but I want to say they had like 45 million. Yes, correct. 45 million people playing unique players on OG
on day
Fortnite.
One?
Right
now.
Now.
Oh wow. Is that
when they brought OG Fortnite back?
I don't know what they started at though. It's because they've obviously started very high. They have obviously fallen off, and now you're saying it's doing well. But man, when Fortnite was its original core though, and they didn't have all those helicopters and fake lifesavers and rocket launchers and all the other stupid things they put in that game. Actually, the rocket launchers were good.
Rocket launchers are pretty cool, man.
Those are good.
The homing ones.
I only loved that they put it into the game on accident that you could shoot and jump on the rocket and then get launched really far, and then they left it in the game. I love that.
Yeah.
But after they added in the lightsabers, they added in like mongooses and helicopters and a lightsaber and Superman skins and all sorts of random stuff. I was just like, all right, this is too much. I just want to shoot people in the head and put up my wall when they're shooting me. And but like, did you ever get good at it? Could you do like the wall and then edit and then re-edit the wall and then shoot and then edit?
So turbo build, I kind of stopped once they started doing turbo building.
Oh, okay.
You know, I always looked at it like, dude, like there were some kids where I'd be like struggling with a 1x1 and they'd already have like, what was it? A full mansion with like plumbing installed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before I even got that shit up. It's like, after that, I saw that. I was like, okay, like people have surpassed what I can possibly do in this game. So I'm done.
But people had ways around it, which I liked. So, for example, the explosives would blow up your entire 1x1, like all the walls and the ceiling. But what people would do to get by that, because as soon as your wall breaks, you just hold the other wall so that as soon as it breaks, it just puts up another wall, right? So you would just hold that and then like be circling around so that you'd block, all your areas. But what you could do is you could like throw a grenade and then as the grenade's about to explode, jump and like shoot the rocket and then have them both explode at the same time and get damage that way. And you could try to like, get the ceiling replacement, like smack the pickaxe, break the ceiling and then put your own wall and then just edit it and throw a grenade in there and then re-edit it. And so you could like kill them that way. It was really fun. There was like a lot of creative ways that you could kill people if it wasn't just like, oh, well, I just got to keep shooting the wall until it breaks. And it's like, well, I don't have enough ammo, so I should stop shooting. But he's got infinite walls, so I just lose. It's like, no. Yeah. You could definitely smack with the pickaxe and re-edit and then edit and pop. And oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good.
I get that aspect of it. It just, I could not spend any more time on that game trying to get good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to not want to rip my hair out. You know what I'm saying? Because it would always getting to the top 10 and getting like 6-7 kills a game was easy, right? Like that was fine for me. The problem that I had was once it became like top 10, top 5, and then it was a one-on-one, you knew that other person was so freaking elite.
Or he was just hiding the whole time.
No, I never ran into a rat as a victory royale ever. There was never a rat in there, ever.
Oh, dude, I was, the bushes? I would just sit in the bush and just sit. I would go into the middle of the map and just sit in the bush and just wait for the map to move and then find another bush.
Yep. You got it.
Hell yeah. Watch them all build up to the top using thousands of materials. Yes. And I'm just down there fully kitted, just sitting, no protection, sitting in a bush.
The best is when somebody else, because this happened to me, they would get the same idea and they would jump into my bush, and they'd nudge me, and then they'd realize like, oh, there's somebody here, and then I already had like a shotty out and fucking murdered him.
Hell yeah!
What was your favorite place to drop?
I think it was Salty Springs or Sandy Springs.
Okay, see the one.
Let's see.
It's like mid-page, go down, like the first map ever.
This.
Yes.
So, okay. Oh, Pleasant Park was my other favorite.
Pleasant Park was good. Top right. What is it by Winding Woods?
Risky Reels?
No.
Lonely Lodge?
Risky Reels there. But it was something before that.
There's Tomato Temple.
Yeah, that was Tomato Town.
There's Retail Row.
Yeah, which was always Retail Row. That's fine.
There's Lonely Lodge.
No. Above that, dude.
And then there's Risky Reels and Wailing Woods.
So above Wailing Woods, it was originally called something else.
Yeah, I think Retail Row was called something else too at one point.
I don't know. I thought it was always called Retail Row. Can you look up like first Fortnite map?
Let's see.
Like in Google's?
First Fortnite map. Oh, man. See if I can find a picture that's not super small. Oh, wow. This is super tiny. Come on, open up. All right. Well, maybe if I just do this and then share this tab. So this is the first map. So there was Anarchy Acres.
That was the farm, which was great.
Yep. Okay. And then there was Tomato Town that turned into Tomato Temple.
Tomato Town. Above Tomato Town,
there's a no-named area.
That just had 3 area homes. Was my fucking drop spot, bro.
My brother liked going there a lot too. I think they called it Hogwarts at one point, right?
What?
Didn't they call it Hogwarts at one point, or that was like what people in the game would call it?
I think so. I don't know exactly, but there were like houses there, and
was there a castle?
I want to say either it was like a castle, but there was definitely like wooden houses there, and it was just like a good loot spot. There was like a tree there that always had 3 chests right there by it, and you know.
Man, we might need to do a Fortnite stream, homie.
They still have that to this day. But, you know, the houses aren't there. And the way that the old setup, it became risky reels. But I always knew it above Winding Woods. And, dude, that place was goated. It was, like, majestic.
I would actually be down to stream a Fortnite stream. I've been trying to get my streaming set up to work with games again. I've been practicing on my old streaming account on Twitch. But it's like not working super well. I'll stream it and my game will just be lagging like crazy. And
we should play that first person shooter.
Which one?
What's the NFT group that came out with it?
Oh crap.
We had him on too. He just was a guest speaker.
It was like 3 months ago. It was like 3 months ago he was on our channel, right?
Yeah. Hold on. It was the it's like the party people, right? It's
dude, why am I drawing the largest blank here?
Dude, I am sorry. Holy shit.
Bookmark. Dang, I don't have a bookmarked anymore.
What?
Do I? Oh, wait, maybe I do. What is this? Nope. What is maybe it's on Splash. I feel like it's on here somewhere, right?
I need to look at my
So if you look at my thing, these are all the games I think on Cardano.
Hold on.
I don't think
I have my shit right here. Where is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Forget that. Hold on. Got it. Worlds Within.
All right. Well, that one I would stream, but I'm waiting for it to be a little bit healthier.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying me versus you.
I'd be down with that. It still needs to be a little smoother, I'll say. Yeah, that it was fun, but it was like just a little too every like few frames would kind of lag a little.
Well, because now I have a mouse.
Oh, okay.
And so you'd be proper fucked.
I see what you're putting down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see when Planet Pals comes out, man. I got like 12 planets. You're going to be done.
Planet Pals? I've only got 1.
Yeah, that's why you're going to lose.
Shut up. And it's only an Earth. It's like an Earth. It's like,
okay.
Dude, but who would have known like what it was? I did it because, you know.
You still have plenty of time to get in.
It was an NFT, you know, and I was into it.
Like, let's see. They're at 28 ADA. That's where I started to get in. It was like 24 ADA. Or 18 ADA or 12 ADA. I think it's 12. But still. I bought like 3 at 12. Bought like 4 at 16 or 18. Man, I would love to see these things do good again.
Makosi.
Shout outs to Stale.
Son of a biscuit.
Yeah, I think what we're really looking at here is hopefully a continuation on Kotaz. These were at 44 ADA like a day or two ago.
What was?
Kotaz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that announcement like tripled their price.
That's crazy. But you need those, right?
You need them to work in the cabins to earn society daily. I am, dude. Okay. So the other thing, I've been getting huge into balloons tower defense again. Me and my brother like played it as like a one-off. Like we were just tired one night and we are unable to put it down. And I'm just like, every time I play it, I'm just like, I cannot wait for Goombas to come out. Like, please. I am so ready to go.
Yeah.
I will destroy Goombas. Be the best tower defense.
Dude, do you want to talk about your age discrimination thing that you just experienced this weekend?
Yeah, sure. We'll wrap it up with some fun little dialogue here. So like we were talking about, I was talking about Klean, right? Let me make a little timestamp here. 120. So
we're talking about like, oh, you got a haircut. I was like, yeah, shave my face. You know, I'm trying to look young.
Right. So I saw Klean and I was like, yeah, damn, you got a haircut. And I was like, Andy shaved. I was like, shaved off about 10 years, I'm weird. So it got me thinking about age a little bit. And it was last weekend. I was working the valet, and this guy comes up to me with his daughter, and I had never seen him before. And it was pretty dark, so maybe like 8 p.m. And they're just like, oh, like, do you know the people on the inside or whatever? And I was like, oh, I don't really know, a lot of the people inside because I just work outside and I don't get much of a chance to like go in the building and communicate or whatever. And he was like, oh, well, you should meet. And I'm gonna butcher the name, probably for the best, anyways. Like Melanie, like you got to meet Melanie or something. And I was like, oh, okay, like never heard of her. He's like, you haven't heard of Melanie? That's my stepdaughter. Like, you guys should meet. And I was like, oh, cool. And he was like, yeah, she's 19. And I was like, like I'm 30 though, like that's probably, not a good idea, I was just kind of like, hey, I'm 30, I kind of put my hands up to let him know, like, I'm not trying to, you came up to me, and he immediately is like, what? And then he like jumps in front of his daughter, who is about to tell me her age. And he jumps in front of his like regular daughter, not his stepdaughter. And he's just like, oh, and he like changed up his tone and everything. And just like, he's like, it must be because it's dark, actually. Yeah, it's just dark. It's just dark. Like, yeah. He's not that young. It's just dark. And he like starts really acting a little weird. And I was just like, why is he? I don't know. Is he like mad? Did I like repulse him? Like, what is going on here? And then the daughter's like, oh, like I'm 31. Like, are you serious? And like starts like trying to approach me a little bit. And the dad is just like wiggling his way in between. Is just like, no. And I was just like, all right, I'll go get your car. I'll be right back. And I just like gave them their car and they just drove away. And I felt super awkward the entire time.
Oh no, 100%. I
was just like, bro, you came up to me to have the conversation.
That's like, number one. And number two, like, what's this dude doing trying to traffic his own stepdaughter?
Dude, I was so confused.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was just like, man, like, I don't know why he got defensive, though. Like, he came up to me and offered that on to me. And I said, no, thank you. Rightfully so, because of my age, right? Like, I was trying to be a good guy. And then he got defensive with my no. Like,
well, was the real daughter hot? Was the real daughter hot?
No.
No?
She wasn't ugly. She was all right. Like, I might talk to her, but like, she wasn't like, oh my God,
So one thing that I think some guys don't look at is the wedding ring or the wedding, like girls, their initial, because I watch their eye contact every single time. And when I'm talking to them, it immediately goes to, is this dude married? Regardless of like just getting introduced, like whatever. They're not trying to put out a vibe. I mean, dude, look at me. Like, they're not trying to put out a vibe. They're just trying to see like, okay, he's married, might be trustworthy, like he's a regular individual. You know what I'm saying? But girls always check on that. Do guys check for that? Like when you go up to a girl, do you look at her ring finger?
I mean, now that you say that, I'm going to, but no, I've never done that.
No, I don't, simply because I'm not interested in any women whatsoever, ever, at all. None.
Well, you're married. I'm proud of you. That's a good thing.
Straight, lesbian. No, dude, my wife is such a headache, bro. You have no idea. Why would I sign up for 2 of those?
I just pray your wife watches one of these and you just get the most shit when she gets home.
No, I hope so. Like, she knows. Like, I've told her this plenty of times. It's like, you think I'm going to sign up for 2 of you? No, that's not happening at all. Like,
no, honestly, I've always been like this too. I've always wanted a relationship so that I don't have to look, because I think looking is exhausting.
it
I
is.
hate looking.
It
I
is.
despise it. Like, I'd much rather just be like, oh, I'm going out with the guys tonight. We're gonna have a few beers, and I can come home. My girl's at home. Like, and I don't need to think about any of that. I
Right.
love that.
Right.
Some guys don't, but me personally, I hate the thrill of the chase. I hate it. I think it's annoying. I feel like I'm selling myself. Like, I need to, like, my name's Nick and I bench press one, like, look at me. And I need to, like, talk about why I'm so great. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to do it.
That's good though. Get yourself hyped up. I'll tell you this, like, try being married for 20 years and not having a chase at all ever, period, end of story. Shit gets
That
like,
sounds amazing.
it doesn't. It's not good. It's not good.
See,
Dude.
you're describing the great parts. You're saying, how would you like it if you didn't have to chase, right? That sounds great. What you really mean is, how would you like it if you had the same girl forever? That's what you really mean.
Yeah, kind of. It's like, dude, imagine if, like, the chase, it's done. Like, that shit is just done. I totally get it. Like, you get comfortable. Like, you don't have to worry as much. It's like, dude, I'm already cuffed up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why am I worried about this? I'm not. But at the same time, there's like this instinct that it's like, bro, I gotta chase these girls. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just come home every single day to the same thing.
You absolutely can. What you talking about?
Come on, man. This shit's boring, bro. It's boring. Like,
You
you
just
think,
got to
oh,
spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got to bring
no,
home
I
some
ain't
handcuffs
spicing
one
nothing. The
day.
only thing
You
I'm
know,
spicing is my fucking chicken teriyaki. That's it. I'm just saying,
you
like,
got the Lowrys.
Lowry's. Yeah. And so I think, it's a delicate balance. You'll miss the chase when, like, you're in a position where you're like, where I'm at, like 40, and it's like, we've been doing the same shit, having the same conversations, hanging out with kids all day. I want to see, because you'll get nostalgic about a time where it was like, I was going out every night, I was taking care of myself, and I was maintaining, and I would be able to chase girls, and it was exciting, and I would, it's a whole game. It's like, are they interested in me? So now I'm interested in them.
But it's both sides though. So, like, if you're with somebody, you'll always be wondering and remembering and reminiscing about the past and all those things you used to do and those funny moments. But if you were alone for your entire life, you would be like, dude, am I ever going to settle down? Am I ever going to find somebody? Like, it would be the exact opposite. So, like, that's just human nature, I think, to want what we can't have,
I feel what you can't have, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you can always look back and be like, damn, that was so fun when I did that. But I personally would try not to act on it, because you can be in one situation or the other. It's just a matter of time. Because if you were alone, or if you divorced your wife and then 10 years later, you'd be thinking, like, what if I stayed? What if I had my children still? What if, so it's just like all of that.
Yeah.
Everybody wants what they don't have.
I feel both sides of that coin right there. Would you go for the 19-year-old, or would you go for the 30-year-old?
I mean, look, I haven't seen the 19-year-old. I don't know if she was pretty, but if she was pretty, yeah. I mean, look, if I'm being selfishly what I would want, I mean, yeah, duh, right?
Yeah,
right.
I get you.
But if I'm like looking around to like, oh well, will this person think this is acceptable, or will this person, like, will the dad be upset? Then, like, all right, well then, yeah, I should probably go with the person closer to my age.
Yeah,
but
Andrew brought up a good thing right here. That's pretty funny.
I'm married, and I swear sometimes waitresses are extra friendly when I'm out eating with her, just to get us
That's
guys.
true.
Yeah.
They give you these, like, suggestive looks, and, like, the way they say your name. My wife even said one time, I don't like the way she's saying your name.
Damn.
And I was and then she was like, why you even gotta tell her your name anyway? And I was just like, damn, she was nice. Like, I'm just saying, hi, my name's Brandon. She said, oh, my name's Nicole. Like,
just
what
wanted to make sure that I got my to-go box right,
Right. It's like, dude, sometimes, be causing some drama.
I mean, I have noticed that too. Whenever I'm in a relationship, it feels like it's much easier to just find any old random girl. If you're like, oh, you're in a relationship, they're just like, what? Yeah. It's like, man, where were you when I wasn't in a relationship?
Right.
You only here because you hate the other girl I'm with.
Right. So dating for dude, by the end of this year, we got to get you like hooked up with a lady though.
By the end of the year, that's coming up. We got a month.
I know. Yo, one's in the chat if we should hook Nick up with a lady before
Hey,
the year.
one's in the chat if you're that lady.
Yeah. If you a Web3 lady, hit him up.
You like crypto and all things, losing money on NFTs, you hit me up.
Go ahead.
We
Desperate
show
times out here.
our lost porn together.
Combine wallets and fucking go for it. Nobody has worse losses than me. I've had good solid victories, but dude, losses. But dude, I was like, man, I think this is it. This is a good idea. Terrible idea. Terrible.
I don't know. It's a good idea. Bad timing, probably. Right.
Because
you can see the money coming in. You can see that it would have made you money if you were earlier, or if you sold, or if this. Like, you put yourself in the situation to be around money being made. I
lost 12,000 ADA on that one.
That's probably how much I'm down, roughly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost 12,000 ADA on that one. Hey, I just want to have fun playing this game.
Yeah, I hope you had fun, bro. I hope it was the best time of your life.
Dude, it was so bad. Like, no. It was a grind. And then on top of that, like, dude, I lost money. I knew I was losing money the whole time.
What about now? You just keep averaging down in Cardano, or do you average down into more NFTs?
No. Cardano for sure.
See, that's what scares me. That's everybody's response.
Like, it's just, I got to buy Cardano. I'm like DCAing in. Like, these prices to me are super attractive now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there were times, when I was first getting into Cardano where it was like, I wish I could go back to the days where it was 33 cents, 36 cents, right? Because that's like about the time where I made my first really big jump into Cardano was at like 33 cents.
Somebody just swept 15? What the ducks?
Why?
Yeah, dude, people have been sweeping these. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. People are buying the fuck out of these. Oh, wait, that was all one sweep. I take it back. I take it back. I did that last time too. I don't know.
What the duck is going on here? I mean, they're racing in price. Like, look.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure I could jump into their Discord, maybe. Am I in their Discord?
They got something going on here. What? You might just be able to check out their Twitter at this point.
I am in their Discord. Let me see. I really like Discord because it should be the newest announcement. I can go straight to it. Twitter sometimes. An occasion to celebrate victory over defeat, light over darkness, awareness over ignorance, an occasion to celebrate life. I'm not sharing this. My bad. Let me go back. Boom. Share screen. Window. Boom. Done. So this is where I'm reading from. May this auspicious, man, I wish I could speak. Auspicious occasion light up your life with happiness, joy, and peace. Diwali is the time to forget about all the negativity and embrace the blessings in life. Okay. Maybe it was the previous announcement. Maybe it has nothing to do with announcements.
Dude, what's up with all these? Wait, is this AI generated? Yeah, that's got to be AI generated.
What are you looking at?
Models, all these models holding snake energy.
Oh,
hands and shit like that.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Let's see, where were we? What the duck? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why What the Duck is going up.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Dude, how is what were those lunatics? How are those lunatics
we don't talk about the ducks, dude.
5 ADA 15 ADA floor. Somebody bought one of my lunatics the other day. I sold 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah. It was for like 20 or something as well. Like a decent price. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, maybe it was my space otter that I was thinking of. I could have sworn somebody bought a double.
Okay. I was about to say, like, I don't know.
Yeah, my 2 space otters sold for 14 and 13. So are they coming back or something?
Kids.
They got a 19.8 a floor. This project rugged, I thought.
What did the
space otters?
Space otters. I think somebody picked them up.
Fair enough.
I want to say somebody picked them up. Cleanation, 1450.
Wait. What'd you say?
Cleanation, 1450.
No.
One just sold.
Oh, for 1450.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the floor right now is 1320.
That's crazy.
But the floor was just yesterday at like 1100.
Really?
Yeah, I was really freaking out, dude, because they've been at 1300 for a while. If they hold this forever, I'll be okay. But as soon as I start seeing them slip the 1000 floor mark,
yeah,
that is not good, dude.
And then Ori went way down. They're at like 300 right now.
Mm. Damn.
The riches did not come for some.
Damn. Well, let's see. Let's go back to the market one more time. I'm going to probably dip out of here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got to get ready to go because I got to pick up my kids.
Gotcha. Let's go check out the market one more time. I think Powell's speaking today, but not like a rate hike or anything.
My old chill Kongs.
What's going on with them?
They're killing it out there. I don't know. Dude, floor price is at like 329. I'm crying. I cry every time. And that's pretty much it. I mean, they look great, but it doesn't have the same oomph as it used to have when the first original creators were around, so
yeah.
I'm afraid that it's just never coming back, dude.
Yeah, I think right now, short-term focus. Let's pray to God that this S&P 500 can stay above the blue line, stay inside this bearish or bullish line. Hopefully, that in turn can lead to some positive Bitcoin ETF approval news. And man, if ETFs can start getting just rolled out, I think they said as soon as the approval happened, it would take up to a month. Yeah. So we're probably still at least a month or two away anyways. But if once that happens, we can start getting a ETH ETF. And then hopefully we can get Cardano not listed as a security, which would probably rely heavily on Ripple's court case on April sometime. We might get Cardano ETF. That would be fantastic.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking if they can do a Bitcoin ETF and they can do an Ethereum ETF, they'll be able to do all the other ones. They just need to be like allowed through the SEC.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. If we get that, that'd be amazing.
Goblin Ape Journey. The hell is this?
Where are you looking?
AI generated shit.
Oh man, you're looking at that stuff. Yo, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. So I think I'm gonna end it.
All right, let's end it.
All right, homie. I appreciate you as always. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for sharing your lost porn with us.
Yeah, dude, 36 to like 400.
Hey, one day it'll just be regular loss, or we'll turn it around somehow. It'll be good. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. Couldn't be here without y'all. Remember to get outside, see your friends, see your family. We're here to make more money so that we spend more time with them. Until next time, guys. Peace.